So Myles Garrett also talked about comments about the way Kevin Stefanski is kind of coaching his rear end off.
As far as just taking a different kind of a role, knowing that I gotta trust my guys and their decision making, kind of put it a little bit in our hands, but encouraging us to be the best that we can be. And that sounds like something a coach shouldn't always do. Should and always does, but it hits a little bit different note when your back's against the wall in the game and you're like in a third and short situation. It's like, should we go for it? And he comes to his guys. He's like, y'all want to do this? And he takes our lead. He takes our opinion into matter, or he comes to us on defense. He's thinking. He asks him what we're thinking, or what kind of rushes are working, how can we get you open, stuff like that. He's really been real advocate for us, and stuff like that goes a long way.
Is that a little different than how it's been?
I mean, he's always been for us, but I feel like he, just like we elevate and mature and take it to another level. Coaches can too.
Very interesting comments from Myles Garrett relative to the way there's the interaction between the defense and Kevin Stefanski.
Well, you got to think for the coaching staff, you're on your toes every week. There's no way anybody's going to get complacent right now. There's no way anybody can maybe get stuck in a rut, or they just keep putting out because every week you're basically reinventing yourself on the fly. We saw that last week, obviously. The David Bell touchdown. We saw it with the first touchdown to David Njoku. Even the second touchdown, hey, this is a team that's ultra aggressive on the run. So you know what? Let me throw them basically a play action trap pass. Oh, guess what? The linebackers bit because they're ultra aggressive. Now you've got 85 David Njoku running loose in the secondary, and there is no secondary player in the NFL who wants David Njoku with a head of steam running at them to actually really give a solid effort to try to get him to the ground. So you've got to kind of be creative. Your juices are flowing. Like, all right, well, this guy's, and oh, yeah, all right. But you know what? This guy does this well. Let's try to find a way to incorporate. All right, you know what? We used to do this. We haven't been doing this so much anymore. He's a good puller. Let's, we're going to emphasize that. This is something he does well. James Hudson, he blocked well down. So when we ask him to down block, he does it well. Let's use that to our advantage. We can pull Joel out to do the kick out. We got the pin, we got the pull, and hopefully we can get some yardage that week. That way. So it's a lot of coaching right now that has to be done. But late in the season, and look, this isn't the easiest gig in the world. But the fact that they're basically highly motivated to be successful every week. And, hey, this week I got to be better than I was last week, because now all of a sudden I'm down a couple more guys. And, Jim Schwartz, is obviously, a very, very competitive guy. And, I still got 95. Well, guess what? If 95 leads to other guys getting sacks because he's pushing quarterbacks either up in the pocket or out of the pocket, waiting to other arms of, edges on the other side. Let me just continue to do that, because at least, I'm bringing now in guys in week 15 in Ika and McGuire and Kamara, who are like ultra fresh. Nobody's healthy. Nobody's 100% healthy in week 15, but the Browns are bringing guys up who truly are 100% healthy right now.